Dennis Howe. And now we're going to hear music, and I'm going to go through the list so that...
Harry, can Les's brother like to say something? I'm sorry to interrupt the script.
This is your show.
No, I know.
It's however she wants. And that's what I've told everybody. It's changed a few times, but it's hers. This is Les's baby brother, Dale. And I know that if Les hadn't been around, Dale would not know that his nose was on his face because Uncle Les taught him, well, no, it wasn't Uncle Les. Brother Les taught him all the parts of his face. So he knows. Anyway, so he...
Among many things, he taught me.
Well, we won't talk about it.
Like all the sounds of the animals, all the sounds that the animals make. I think I was like 2 or 3 years old, and he had me to where I knew everyone. He could just play it, you know, those things that you pull the ripcord on and it spins around and it stops on an animal. He was real proud of that. Thank you all for being here. I wish that I had known or had gotten to know a lot of you. I know that Les has touched a lot of people, being in California, him being here. Our lives really didn't cross that much later on in life, but so thank you, and thank you for being a friend to my oldest brother. Les was the oldest brother of 4 boys. I was the youngest. As was mentioned before, he liked to hike. We went on a couple of hiking trips. 2 weeks in the boonies, 110 miles.
Remember what you said? We're getting ready to go, and Dale says, "Are we going to walk over to that mountain?" And Les says, "No, we're going to walk over that mountain." Remember that?
It was something like that.
Yeah.
I had asked him, I said, "Are we going to go over mountains like those?" He says, "No, we're going over those mountains." Oh man, I'm going to be dead. And he would have all the food and everything all planned out so that we get these rations every night for dinner. And, like the rice that you'd mix with the hot water and the pudding and, it was one of those things that, he would try to be fair about everything. He would always try to make sure that everyone had enough. And oh boy, we complained.
Catch fish.
But there was one occasion where he had laid everything out. He figured out that if we saved so much that we could have an extra dessert that one night, and we were all just, yeah. I'm going to miss my brother. I'm going to miss him a great deal. He always had a very positive outlook on life, very, upbeat. Just had joy for life, had joy for learning new things, joy for people, and obviously joy for music. Our mother was a musician. She played piano, she taught piano. My grandmother taught piano. And so we grew up in this musical family. And I, growing up in that family, I decided I was going to be a computer scientist. And not a musician. but I still had that love of music in me, and so as a hobby, I picked up singing. And I can remember singing in church when I was yay high, and I've been singing ever since. I just love it. And I remember my brother would come. He'd come down to LA from San Diego and visit, and there were 2 songs I wanted him to sing. One was Kumbaya. You know, I mean, I'm like, 12 years old. So Kumbaya was like a really cool song. And there's a dead skunk in the middle of the road. It's like, Les, can you please play that song again? Please. And of course he would oblige. Anyways, thank you all for being here. Love you all, and I'm going to miss my brother very much, and I love him very much. Thank you.